I am somewhat in a different space this morning because I spoke to a group of young men yesterday in my former position as the national CEO of 100 Black Men of America, the largest African-American mentoring program for young black men, boys of color. And I took a moment because I was reminded of a story that my dad and an experience that my father demonstrated to me when I was a freshman in college at Howard University. And one day I walked home and I had some brown leather shoes on. They were all scuffed up. And I walked across the living room. He said, "Come here, sir." He said, "Sit down." I said, "What you need, Dad?" He said, "Take your shoes off." And he said, "Look in the closet and grab my bag." And if you know about that bag in the closet, there's a cloth in there, there's shoe shine polish, and there's a brush. And my dad made me take my shoes off, and he shined my shoes for me. And I recall very vividly when I said, "Dad, you don't have to do that." And he said, "Son, I know what I have to do and what I don't have to do." He said, "Give me your shoes." And he shined my shoes. And when he finished each one of them, he tossed it back across the floor. And he said, "Now put them on." And he said, "Do me two things in life, son. Keep your shoes shined and keep yourself groomed." And that lesson today, at 57, I don't even tell my age because I don't count, I still remember that moment of my father, and I'm invoking him into this room today. My father, Jerome Gibbs, please give him a round of applause because he's looking down. My father had a simple piece of advice before I walked out the door. He would say, "Son, always keep your shoes shined and yourself groomed." At that time, I thought he was talking about appearance. And the way he was, as I've grown older, I've come to understand he was also teaching me something much deeper. He was teaching me to prepare myself before opportunity arrived, to carry myself with dignity, to respect myself, and in doing so, respect others. Today, as I look down at these shine shoes, I see my father's reflection looking back at me. And I hear him saying, "My man, job well done." Then I see beyond the shine as I look up towards the sky. And I am reminded that there is no limit to what we can aspire to be, what we can accomplish, who we can help, what we can teach, or how many people we can pull along with us as we climb. It is with that same humility that I accept this honor of being inducted into the National Black College Alumni Hall of Fame class of 2026. I accept this honor not only for myself, but for those who came before me, on whose shoulders I stand, with great hope for the many, many, many who will follow. As a proud triple alumnus of Howard University, the Mecca that welcomed me into its humble arms and forever changed my life. I have been blessed beyond measure. Howard University did far more than educate me. It challenged me. It taught me how to read the room, think critically, lead with conviction, and serve with purpose. It taught me that excellence is not an aspiration, but an expectation through truth and service, our motto. It gave me the confidence to walk into rooms I never imagined I would enter, and the wisdom to know I belong. There is something profoundly special about the experience of a historically black college or university. When you emerge from an HBCU, you do not simply earn a degree, you become a product of its history and a steward of its legacy. You inherit the responsibility to continue making history by opening doors, creating opportunities, and lifting others as you climb. With all my heart, I thank the people who wrapped their arms around me throughout my journey. My parents, my professors, my mentors, my colleagues, my friends, and most importantly, my beloved, beautiful family who have supported me. I hope there is plenty of room in this hall because I did not arrive here alone. I bring with me a village that believed in me, challenged me, encouraged me, prayed for me, and loved on me through this moment. I accept this honor with a grateful heart and a renewed commitment to keep climbing, to keep serving, and to ensure that those who come after me have every opportunity to climb even higher. As I said last year when I stood on this stage when I was just visiting, when you make it through that door, don't close it. Kick it off the hinges and bring somebody along. Thank you, National Black College Alumni Hall of Fame. Thank you. I want to thank the founder, my friend, and beloved Chair Emeritus, Thomas Dortch, and his First Lady, Carol Dortch, the Board of Directors and its Chair, Quentin Roach, for accepting this nomination, and to my beloved alma mater, Howard University, under the leadership of President Dr. Wayne Frederick, for putting forth my nomination and believing that this son of Howard University has done some good. May God continue to bless each of you, and with a humble heart, I say thank you. Thank you.